In this lesson, I'd like to discuss marking documents. Let me introduce you to SQV. There are three reasons why you would want to highlight information in a document. You may wish to make a statement about it, you may wish to query something in it, or you may wish to take the chance to value. Why would you wish to make a statement? You've got to be careful because it'll take up time and it may just sound like cheap words. So if you're making a statement, perhaps it's going to be talking about the standards that you hold, your intentions. Do so clearly. Try and link it to the solutions phase to demonstrate that you're about action as well as good words and intentions. You need to query something, highlight that point. If you're going to value somebody, then it's nice to do so based on hard facts and information that the document may provide you with. It means you're valuing something in a justifiable way. You're not just bullshitting. Let's see how that works in practice. Here we've got a simple email from the role actor to the candidate. I always like to start off early, valuing the role actor. It helps bond the relationship, or at least demonstrate my intention to do so. Here we see that the role actor is a county councillor. Within the document, there may be opportunities to value them for something they've done, or something they recognise as a problem which they intend to see through. It may be we know nothing about the person, but if the role actor is a county councillor, for instance, then there's obviously the chance to value them because they give up their time to serve the community. Equally, this could be a member of staff, it could be a response car driver. It may be that we know that response car driver is absolutely dreadful, and there is little as a human being that we can see that we would wish to credit them with. But they are a response car driver, and we know that response car drivers face one of the toughest jobs within the organisation, and without them we'd be in a pretty sorry position. So we can value them even then. Here we've highlighted a sentence because we wish to make a statement about it. The sentence says, "The last few inspectors have come and gone within a maximum of 12 months, promised lots and delivered little." Well, it's unfair to judge you based on others, although perhaps it's understandable. So you need to make a statement, setting out your standards and your intentions, ideally linking that to the activities you're planning to undertake in the solutions phase, and inviting the role actor, I would suggest, to have future relationships with you so that you meet in the next steps phase and let them judge you in the future, not on other people in the past. And we've circled where it says this incident has not been dealt with. That's a query. We need to get to the bottom of that because obviously it suggests that the councillor does not have confidence in the work of the police. We're all about building trust and confidence. Is it a fact that we've not done our job properly? If so, rejoice. That's something you can put right straight away. Is it a question that there's a learning opportunity within our organisation? Again, rejoice. Demonstrate that you will deal with that matter. Is it that actually we've done all that we could and we haven't communicated that well enough? Again, a learning opportunity for us. Could it perhaps be that the role actor has unrealistic expectations of the service, in which case that needs to be discussed and tackled openly and honestly with an intent to work in the future to help the community? Now, I've used all three words there. In reality, I would just be highlighting and using an S, a Q, or a V with it to make it short and sweet as I go through the preparation phase and to make it easy to see when I look back at the document what it is I want to raise with the role actor. You might find different words that you wish to use, but we have found over a number of years that statement, query and value fits that bill very much. And finally, let's look at this document. It's got 9 areas of highlighting. We don't know what any of them are for. There are large tracts highlighted there. That's going to take some time to decipher. Remember, there are 7 scenarios. They've probably got 1 or 2, maybe 3 documents each. And understanding each document will take a bit of recall. That's the beauty of highlighting it, to help you recognise the issues and why you wish to talk to the role actor about that particular segment. So, try to avoid this type of approach where you highlight great swathes of text. You don't refer to why you've highlighted it. I once worked with a colleague who, when we were practicing for our Osprey exam, highlighted every single word on an A4 sheet of paper. Truly, his document ended up looking like a high-vis vest. Why did it happen? He was really focused on trying to make sure he brought out all the possible important information. He wasn't filtering, and he wasn't demonstrating what it was he was going to talk about to make it easier for himself at a later stage. It was one of the wisest pieces of paper I've ever seen. Avoid that pitfall yourself. Use SQ and V. Be sparing about the amount of highlighting you can do.